Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. Do you even remember who I am? Because I don't remember how to vlog, if you're wondering. Today is May 2nd. Actually my mom's birthday. Happy birthday, Mom. Love you the most. But I actually am coming on here today because I was inspired. I had a little break from consuming YouTube, but I am so back and feeling really inspired. And I saw some people, some of my favorite creators, having like a monthly reset, having a getting back locked in video, and I want to do the same thing. So thus and therefore, that's why I'm here rambling. I made myself a little what is it, vanilla maple latte in this gorgeous Anthropologie cup. I do have a pink straw and it does not match my outfit, which is probably the first time I've ever done that. But I just wanted to sit down and get this video started. I got home from a work trip and let my apartment kind of become atrocious this last week. I had plans every night. Well, Monday night I didn't have plans, but I was sick. And then last night I also didn't have plans, but I did not lock in like I planned. But today is a day. It's Friday afternoon. I don't have to work tomorrow. Like, we're gonna do spring cleaning, we're gonna do other cleaning, we're just gonna like do it. And I'm gonna bring you with me because I need some kind of accountability and because I like to yap. So honestly, strap in for a 45-minute video because like this clip itself is taking so long because I can't stop talking. Anyway, I don't really know where to start, so maybe I'll make a little list and we'll go from there. Okay, I got my little magnetic whiteboard off of my fridge and I made a list. So let me just show you. This is my groceries, but on this side I'm going to make meatballs, wash dishes, clean kitchen, wash laundry, put away laundry, wash couch covers, declutter big closet, reorganize small closet, straighten living room, clean bathroom, write Lanita, do my financial review, cancel my Vogue subscription, reorganize my freezer, and then clear off my little bench and find a blanket pattern. Those are all of my goals for the next 2 days, or the next day and a half. I feel like this is a little bit rogue, but I am gonna start with my big closet. That's what she's looking like. It's a bit of a mess. I have it opened up and I was already starting to go through the stuff, but I'm just like really in a mood to get rid of things, to live a simpler life, and so I need to embrace that while I have it because this does not come very often for me. So let's get into it. I know we're decluttering, but I'm gonna show you something that I pack rat and I do without too much shame. It's this big of a bag. Well, I have a couple things I need to add, which is why I'm bringing it out. And these are baby clothes that I bought for other people and then I liked them too much to give them away. And I am in fact saving them for potentially a future child. One is this little, oh, it's really blown out. There we go. It's a little Ralph Lauren dress. It has the little polo horses on it. It's so cute. I am obsessed with it. Yep, I'm gonna need a little girl in that ASAP. This one is just like a little vintagey red onesie. Has some pink flowers on it. This one I do think is quite questionable, but I bought it because it's a Juicy Couture baby. I just thought that was hilarious. It has a little crown on the back. I'm really having trouble focusing or like getting the lighting right. This is, I will be honest, this is kind of hideous, but I just think it's iconic, so I kept it. Then I also have this really precious and dainty onesie. Why is it, can you see the flower on there? It's a little precious dainty onesie. And then I have another Precious dainty onesie with a little fringe collar. Oh my gosh. I just really don't think you guys can see the little pink flowers on it, or pink hearts. Oh, another one. This one, okay. I just need you guys to really see this. Do you see that beautiful print with the collar? And it's like almost a dress, but then or not, I don't know. It's like kind of a onesie thing. This, are you kidding me? It's a little Tommy Hilfiger denim dress, like overall dress. So cute. These are overalls for a little boy or a girl, but there's little tools on them. And then also this one is a little bit questionable to me. It's literally 2T, but it's a little brown dress. No, romper, little brown romper. I don't know, I'm keeping it. So there's another thing that I'm being vulnerable about. You're not only are you seeing my trashed apartment, but now you're also seeing the Secret Baby clothes collection that I have. Wait, you guys, getting that first part done, way easier than I thought. Let me show you the revamped closet. I'm feeling really good about it. Okay, this is what it's looking like. I now have my actual TV in here, my 2 suitcases, my whole puzzle collection is back in the corner. Those are uniform things. Up here, I rearranged the boxes. I got rid of some things. Those are all boxes that I'm using if I want to wrap a present. And then those 3 are like tissue paper, ribbons, bags, etc. And then wedding dresses. That is a tote of things that, like toys I've started collecting for if kids come. And then this gray tote and those 2 banana boxes, and then this. All of that is Christmas decoration. But like overall, it just feels so much cleaner. I like that I can step inside of it again, use this to get up to get my wrapping stuff, which is what I get most often. I don't know, I'm just feeling good. And I need to show you the stack of things that I'm getting rid of because it's huge. Just from this closet, this is what is going. Those puzzles are like a big, I'm really letting go there. And then this TV screen I got for free and I just like simply don't use it. This painting I feel so bad about because it is so beautiful. And this girl named Amy made it, someone that I went to church with, and it is stunning. But honestly, it has been in storage for years. Like literally been in storage for years. And then that's just a little box of stuff. I'm sure I'm gonna add to it. So this area always gets cluttered when I am decluttering, which is so funny, but it's just gonna be all my donate stuff. And honestly, I'm so determined to do it tomorrow. I'm gonna take it tomorrow. Actually, probably not, because I want to let some of my friends go through it. Maybe I should text them today so they can come tomorrow and I can get rid of it. Or I can send pictures. Anyway, one thing done. This is our next project. Hello friends. I am in that weird kind of overstimulated state that I get to sometimes in my cleaning journey. But normally I start this journey in the morning and I'm having this slump at like lunch, and then I'm also like super hot and overwhelmed by that. But that's not the case today. As you saw, I finished the kitchen. I just need to put the dishes away still. I'm trying to decide what else I want to do tonight and what I want to save for tomorrow. But definitely tonight I think I'm gonna just straighten up the living room because it's not gonna take long. And it's just mostly my pile of books that I keep on here and a couple knick-knack things that I've collected on the floor. Yeah, what else should I do tonight still? I don't know. I'll probably also put my laundry away, the stuff that's in the dryer right now. And I could potentially even take care of the stuff that is on this, my little bench over here, my catch-all bench from usually everything that I have when I come home from work, I dump on there. I don't really have anything that I want to do except for maybe puzzle. I think that's kind of the main thing that's calling my name right now. Good morning, girly pops. Welcome to the next day. I've just had the most lovely slow morning. I had some tea, which, let me just give you some TMI really quick. I drank it and I was feeling a little nauseous from it for no reason, and all of a sudden had to sprint and I threw up all my tea. I don't know that I've ever had that before, and I don't know why it happened, and I'm confused. I don't know if it's because I've definitely had tea on an empty stomach before, so I don't think it was that. I don't know. I did just cancel my Vogue and my Vanity Fair magazine subscription. You may be wondering why I had them in the first place. There was a time last year where all of a sudden I was like, I want paper magazine subscriptions, and obviously because I thought that, it started coming up on my Instagram stories when I still had Instagram, and so I subscribed to Vogue for like $12 for a year because they like had promotions for first time, and Vanity Fair was like $8. And I also did a House Beautiful and a Veranda subscriptions. I think that's what I've called them in my head, but those are more like lifestyle home magazines. I haven't canceled those yet. I probably should do that too, but the main two that I wanted to do were Vogue and Vanity Fair because those are upcoming to repeat and I didn't want to pay for them again. So already productive this morning. I just had really, really lovely time with Jesus. Slow morning. Birds are chirping, windows are open. So gorgeous. I also threw my bedding into the dryer or the washer as soon as I got out of bed. So I need to go get that out of the washer, hang it up to dry, and just get on with our day to keep going on our monthly reset locking back in vlog. Okay, one of the biggest untakings that I wanted to do this weekend was to watch all of my pillow covers on my couch. So I also want to go on a walk this morning because it's so gorgeous and like a little bit chilly. So I'm going to put on a sweatshirt. But while I'm on the walk, I want the pillows to be washing, or the cover. So let's start deconstructing those and tossing them in. This part isn't bad. It's the putting them back on that gets me every time. You guys, I'm back from my walk. I forgot I was gonna get a clip or something of it. I totally didn't. This walk was so successful because what do we have here? Yesterday, I was driving to the post office and I saw a bakery sign that I had never seen before, and I was like, oh my gosh, is there a new bakery? And then I completely forgot about it, and then on my walk this morning, I saw the bakery again. I was so stoked. I went inside. Turns out they've been open for a year, so I don't know how I didn't know about them. It just like makes me so upset that there's probably so much in Rochester that I still don't know, but I am trying to learn. And I was just supporting a small business, okay? That's all I was doing. And it also just walking there, like going on a beautiful morning walk, finding a bakery, getting a couple things. I'm like, why would I ever not be home on a Saturday morning? Because it's just everything that I've ever wanted is what I'm experiencing right now. My phone. Okay, first, well, let me get everything out. The first thing that I got is this really precious mini cheese Danish. I'm gonna take a bite of this really quick, but I'm not gonna put the bite in because I hate chewing sounds. The cream, like the cheese, very delicious, but the actual pastry itself was not as, like, the texture was off, like it's not so beautiful and flaky, so I'm a little bit bummed. And this is me just being uber critical. Would I buy this again? 100%, because it tastes amazing, and it was mini and it was $1.50. Next is a savory puff. I got tomato and olive. They also had Parmesan and leek and spinach and feta. Now, I wanted to buy every single one, you guys. I really was restraining myself because I was like, Eva, this can be a Saturday tradition. Like, you don't have to try every single thing right now. I had a really hard time believing that, but I restrained myself. But I'm gonna try this, the tomato and olive. Okay, so this one is hollow on the inside. This is not what I expected, but my guess is just like the way that it bakes, the moisture from the inside just makes it puff up. But it's like, as you can tell, not really full. However, let me stay in focus. This pastry, very gorgeous and crisp. The texture is delightful. And the filling tastes good. I just wish there was more of it. And I think this would be really good if I warmed it up a little bit. But I don't have a microwave. Maybe I could just like toss it in a pan or something. put more stuff in it. I also saw on the menu that you can order one of these and they cut it in half and they make a breakfast sandwich out of it. You can do that with these or with their croissants. So I think that would be really interesting. And I want to try the other flavors. Then I also got a butter croissant. Gorgeous. They had everything but the bagel croissants, which I thought was kind of cool. But I just love a croissant. They also had chocolate croissants, but you guys, ever since Texas and Pax and Beneficia, the coffee shop I went to on a work trip there, I don't know why I expected you guys to know that, but they had almond croissants. It's all I think about. Like, we need almond croissants. We need them in small towns. We need make America full of almond croissants again. Actually, it's never been full, but I'm just saying that is what I want. So just for price reference, this croissant was $3.50. The savory puff was $5, and then the mini Danish was $1.50. You guys, I have baked sourdough and I really enjoy it. But I did, in fact, okay, I'm glitching now. But sometimes when I'm about to share something like this, I'm like, why did I share that? I didn't have to tell people. But I also, when I don't, I feel like I'm hiding something. I spent $15 on this loaf of bread. Is that excessive? Yes. And should I do that? No. So this probably will not happen regularly because I do know how to bake sourdough. It's just like I haven't fed my starter in a while. It's in the fridge. I've just been everywhere with work. And this was there and it was a small business. I love the excuse of supporting a small business. Anyway, I'm gonna put this stuff away. Maybe I should make breakfast, so maybe I'll have a piece of this toast. I'm gonna finish at least this little Danish. But the other two things I'm gonna try to save for, I don't know. But that is my walk and bakery haul success. I am just so excited I know they exist. Like, imagine every Saturday morning I just go have a croissant from the local bakery. I love this life. And I can't wait for the farmer's market to open again. Are you joking me? Anyway, okay, bye. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm having the best day. It's been a minute since I chatted with you, but I actually ended up taking a break and going and playing pickleball in Peru with some of my friends, and it was so much fun. Shout out to Kirsten for inviting me. Now I'm back and my pillow covers are dry, my duvet is dry. I already put my other stuff on my bed, so. Okay, so she texted me at like 10:30 to see if I wanted to play with them at 11:30, so I had 30 minutes. And in that 30 minutes, I ended up folding and putting away all of my laundry and also completely rearranging my room. Actually, not completely, but rearranging my room a little bit. So I'll show you that. And also, my neighbors are doing some extracurricular activities and now it stinks. I just, like, you guys, I don't know what to do about it. It's so annoying to me. It's the most gorgeous, beautiful day outside. I wanted to be on my porch. I had like on my little deck, I had all my stuff out there. But they have the enclosed portion and they're all out there doing things. And like, I hate that smell. But I had my door open because it's so beautiful. The smell is in my room now. So I lit a candle to try to get that smell out. I just like, already complained to my landlord one time and he made them stop that one time. But like, what do I do now? I just don't know how to proceed. So tell me in the comments what I should do. For now, let me show you my room, I think. Let's do that. I need to put this, oh, it's so stinky. I need to put this cover on, or I need to make my bed there. I brought the rest of those covers in. I closed the door because it was so stinky. let me turn on my light. So I moved the chair over here. I don't know if I have any shots of it, but basically my chair was here with my TBR shelf here, and then this bedside table was in that corner. Dresser's in the same place, but I'm feeling really good about it. I still have some stuff that I need to move back into my bedroom. I kind of made a mess out here with all that stuff that I moved out, but I kind of want to have lunch. But because it was so wonderful and like perfect summer day out there, I was really in the mood for hot dogs, and I got these. I got these a couple days ago and I put them in the freezer, but they're better cheddar hot dogs, and I think that sounds amazing. I wish I had a little gas thing for my mini grill, but instead I'm probably just gonna have to boil them. Gross. But let me give you an Aldi haul. I feel like my haul is a little bit random. What do you do? I got more of my favorite Irish butter from Aldi. I got some more of these wraps because I tried to make tortillas the other day and I failed. And I love these for, you guys, this is the best breakfast wrap in the world, and I'll tell you about it. It's scrambled eggs, cheese, onions, Brussels sprouts, broccoli, scrambled, and then you do a little bit of Chick-fil-A sauce. You put it in the wrap and you toast it. Unbelievable, actually, so good. I also got savory pork pot stickers. I just got sucked in. I didn't even try to stop myself. I've got more onions, more Brussels sprouts, more broccoli. Pretty much at all times these days, I will always have these three things chopped in my fridge ready to go so I can toss them in there. I'll do them in a scramble. Last night I put them in some ramen for my dinner. I just love, those are like my staple vegetables, and I know I need to switch it up, so I'm working on it, okay? I also got a plain cauliflower rice and a garlic herb cauliflower rice. I got my favorite sausage patties. I just need to have a couple quick things in the freezer because sometimes I come home and I like don't have anything real prepped and I just need something, and I love having those. I just make like a little egg sausage toast sandwich. What else? Oh, I saw these. I tried them for the first time. They're the sweet potato chips with Thai chili. They're actually pretty good. And I got some mozzarella cheese. I love these freeze-dried strawberries. Ingredient, strawberries. These are so good. And then I got these hot dog buns. Just plain old store-bought white bread hot dog buns. I'm so excited for these hot dogs. Anyway, I'm going to put the hot dogs in some hot water to thaw. And while they do that, I'm going to put on a podcast and wrestle these couch pillows. These couch cushion covers. I'm going to stuff the cushions back into their covers. I think that's what I'm trying to say. Okay. guys, I'm so content. I am kind of unofficially deciding that everything else on my to-do list and part of this reset will be completed on Monday, because for the most part my apartment is so nice and clean. I feel really good about the amount of stuff that I did. Like, this couch is so fresh and clean, which is fun. I've sat down. I have some granola and nuts in here, and I'm gonna read for a while. This is my nonfiction book right now, Giving is the Good Life, and it is very excellent. And this is my current book club book, Anna Karenina, excuse me. And I am, let me see, 588 pages out of, I think it's like 800. Yeah, exactly 800. So hopefully I can finish that up. It's so good. And I'm at a really good part right now. But I want to read this first, and then I'll dive in there. And yeah, that's probably all I'll do tonight. If there's anything else exciting, I'll update you guys. Good morning, vlog pops. Welcome back to the reset vlog. I'm so back. It is Monday morning. I'm about to hit legs for my workout. I just wanted to check in, let you know that we're about to start this day. And also, I did, off of my list, I had blanket pattern for my crochet blanket that I'm doing. I did just decide to go back and do the entire blanket single crochet, and I started that last night, and it was so lovely. Like, honestly, I had the best time. So we've got that going. We honestly don't have too much more on that list. The big things I'd love to knock out today would be to do my financial review for March and for April, because I definitely still haven't done it for March and I need to do that. So do those two today, as well as my meal prep. I want to make meatballs and just cut up some of my veggies that I like to keep on hand in the fridge. I think that's it. Wait, let's go look at the list. We're not just looking at the list so that I can procrastinate my workout, okay? Yeah, meatballs. Oh, I need to write a letter. Blanket pattern. Take in the donations and then meal prep. Yeah, that was literally all I wanted to do on my whole thing, other than take in the stuff, but I want to let some people go through it before I do that. I love having a clean apartment. Anyway, I'll check in with you guys in a little bit. Bye. Okay, you guys, I am ready for the day. I'm gonna wash my vegetables really quick so those can dry a little bit while I put together the meatballs. Let's get into it. Because all I want to do is sit down and read, and I need to be productive quick because I actually don't have that much to do, but if I get it all done, I can have a very relaxing day. I also just remembered that I might need to go to the bank today to try to get a new debit card, because I did in fact lose mine. I still don't understand how, but that is actually something else I might have to do, which I'm feeling kind of bummed about right now. But maybe if I have to do that, I'll like get a special treat or something. Okay, I've got my vegetables soaking actually a little bit before I rinse them. I also have some onion sauteing. Gorgeous, gorgeous. If a meatball recipe doesn't have sauteed onions in it, add it anyway. That is my theory. I have my ingredients here. I'll try to remember to link this meatball recipe in the description, because it is literally, they are the best meatballs I've ever had in my whole life, and I do not say that lightly because I have made a lot of meatballs. This one is amazing. If I forget to link it, look it up on Pinterest. They are just called, I think they're called like carnivore? They're called carnivore meatballs, and they're the ones that have like almost an Alfredo sauce. But there's ricotta cheese in the meatballs, so and it has that instead of any kind of like breadcrumbs or oats for binding. And the ricotta makes them the most incredible, fluffy. I know you don't normally describe a meatball as fluffy. They're so good, and you have to try them. Let me pull out. I thought I wrote this recipe down. Yes. I called them creamy meatballs on my thing. It does call for 1 pound beef, 1 pound pork, but I don't have any beef today, so I just did a pound of venison, some ground deer. Ricotta. It calls for a cup, I think, but I'm just gonna use everything that I have left in here. An egg. It also calls for a cup of Parmesan, or a 1/3 cup of Parmesan cheese, and I totally thought I had some and I can't find it. So I've never done this before, so I might ruin it. I'm just gonna put in a sprinkle of mozzarella. Okay, that's literally it, other than seasonings. So it's a really simple recipe, and then obviously it does not call, I don't think it calls for any onion. No, it doesn't, but I definitely always add onion. The salt and pepper, it says to taste, but oops, a little heavy there. Oh, it does say, and literally in the recipe it says do not skip this, it's essential to the meatball, and I did skip it. But she says to take pork rinds and crush them, and then you roll the meatballs in the pork rinds and you bake them, and it makes them crispy. However, I don't know that I've ever bought pork rinds in my life. And I decided I wasn't gonna start doing it now. Wow, I'm really loving having someone to talk to on my little day off. Okay, got all of that in there. Oh, gorgeous. The onions have gone a gorgeous, like, clear. They look so good. They smell amazing. I think I had, it was like almost half an onion that I put in here, but I really like onion. Okay, this is what we're working with. I'm gonna mix it, and we can fast forward through the rolling. Is this a new vlogging spot unlocked? I have some jars on top of my stove and I just sat you on top of that. I am in fact having a meatball for breakfast. These are so good, like I said. So they come with like this Alfredo-y sauce, which is very delicious, do not get me wrong. But the meatballs themselves, literally, like themselves with the seasoning and stuff, like I just want to eat them like this. But I also, when I was grabbing the meat out of the fridge for these this morning, saw that I still have biscuits and gravy in the fridge because I made them for work and I had some left over. And it's like a cloudy morning and I'm at home and I've done all the things I need to do. Like I'm having biscuits and gravy for breakfast and also 2 meatballs. I'm gonna let these cool off before I put them in the fridge. But I think right now my plan is to warm up my biscuits and gravy, sit on the couch and do my financial review while I eat, and then after that we'll probably need to head to the bank to try to get that debit card because I did call them and I can walk out with a new one today with a small fee of $7, which is so slay. So yeah, let's go do that. All right, I'm sitting down to do my little financial review. I've got some biscuits and gravy in here. So basically what I do is during the month, on a notes app every morning, I will write down all of the money that I spent the day before. So like on April 2nd, I bought $62 worth of ground pork from a farmer at my work, and I spent $20.57 on a birthday present for my cousin. So I just write that down anyway. So then I come onto my laptop and I have my months broken down where I add up all of the categories from this list and I put them onto here. So I have like my rent list, phone, gas, car, my child fund, tithing, groceries, out to eat, tech/entertainment, miscellaneous, and supplements. So I just put everything into those categories. I'm still working on those categories, like on trying to figure out like what fits where, or what kind of categories I need to budget for and call them different things. Because like even this month I bought knitting needles. Like where am I gonna, I can put that under miscellaneous, maybe under entertainment. I don't know, I don't pay for any subscription, like movie subscriptions anymore. Like, not movie, I don't have like Hulu or anything, so that's normally what I used to put in tech or entertainment, but I don't know. I don't know what I'm thinking right now. Anyway, this is just a tedious process, and you have to make sure you don't miss anything, and it's just a lot. I do think I'm gonna try a new thing this month where I'm gonna copy March, so that I still have this original copy, but then in the next one, once I add that on my little calculator, I'll delete it from the copied note so that I know that I already took that number, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna get to adding. Alright, y'all, it's done. I feel so good that I knocked that off my to-do list. I'm going to now go change into some more appropriate clothes and drive up to the bank and get that knocked out. Although, the sun's coming out. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Oh wait, while we're here, this is the progress I've made on my single stitch blanket. So gorgeous. That's it. Honestly, I think we should just close out the vlog here. Thank you so much for watching and for coming with me to really lock into this new month. And I hope you found some inspiration, and maybe you also reset your apartment or your house and you just really lock in. I want to take a nap. Okay, thank you for watching. Bye. Okay. Hello, you guys. Welcome back to my channel. I feel weird today. Okay, actually, let's start over. Grab it 'cause it's over. I'll have to do something because this is trying me.